morning, Parkas. Today is Tuesday, January 19, 2016.
We start today by celebrating today's birthdays.
It's Tuesday, so everybody knows what that means today. For lunch, we have nachos.
We got great nachos at a great price. We got great nachos at a great price. Do you like cheese? Yeah! Do you like cheese? Yeah! Then you like nachos.
Today is the last day to order basketball gear from Miss Greer. Support your girls' basketball team and order a shirt this week.
Before school, intramural sports has started in the gym. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, students can come to the gym to participate in either basketball or fitness labs. Stay fit and come down for the intramural sports from 7:20 to 7:50 on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Remember that this Friday is the end of quarter 2, which means it is also the end of the semester. What can you do this week to help yourself get the best grades you can get? Turn in any missing work, retake tests, and set goals for next semester. Everyone at Park can succeed.
Yesterday was Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day. Please pay attention to the following video for a short biography of this great man.
Martin Luther King Jr. was born in Atlanta, Georgia in 1929. Faith was always an important part of daily life, as both his father and grandfather were Baptist ministers. He thrived at a segregated high school, graduating at 15, before heading off to Morehouse College. He then dedicated 3 years to theological study at Crozier Seminary in Pennsylvania. While earning his graduate degree at Boston University, he met Coretta Scott, who he would marry and have 4 children with. King and his family settled in Montgomery, Alabama, when he became the 20th pastor of the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church. When Rosa Parks was arrested for refusing to relinquish her seat to a white man on a Montgomery City bus in 1955, the incident lit a fire under the burgeoning civil rights movement.
His boycott of the bus system in Montgomery, Alabama was tremendously successful because he was incredibly strategic and he worked with other people to get the individuals in Montgomery, Alabama to understand that they weren't going to take it anymore.
King's experience, passion for the cause, and position in the community gave him the credentials to become a leader in the 381-day boycott of the city buses. On December 20th, 1956, the Supreme Court ruled segregated buses to be unconstitutional. This was a major victory for the civil rights cause and proved King's nonviolent methods of protest could yield results. King was now the national face of the civil rights cause. He was jailed over 20 times, was once stabbed in the chest, his house was bombed, and he suffered relentless personal attacks on himself and his family. For a man of peaceful intentions, he unfortunately spent much of his life the target of violent intent, yet the threats never stopped him.
Dr. King inspired thousands of people through his eloquence and through his fearlessness, especially after his home was firebombed with his wife and his children. They showed through their courage that they were prepared to give their lives to the cause of freedom.
King worked tirelessly to promote the cause he so strongly believed in, and from 1957 through 1968, he traveled over 6 million miles, delivered 2,500 speeches, wrote 5 books, and dozens of articles. His hard work and ability to communicate earned him such respect that he earned the ear of President John F. Kennedy, who personally met with King. Of all the speeches King delivered, none has stood the test of time like his famous I Have a Dream speech. Symbolically delivered from the steps of the Lincoln Memorial in 1963, in front of 250,000 people, both black and white. King had become such a force in America that he was named Time Magazine's Man of the Year in 1963. A nice achievement indeed, but it paled in comparison when in 1964 he became the youngest man ever to win the Nobel Peace Prize.
Martin Luther King Jr. was an American. He was deeply American. And what's striking to me is that he had more confidence and faith in American democracy, in the Constitution, and in the principles of fairness and opportunity than nearly all of his critics.
While in Memphis to lead a protest march defending the rights of striking garbage workers in April of 1968, King delivered a rousing speech titled, "I've Been to the Mountaintop." It would be his last. Standing on the balcony of his second-floor room at the Lorraine Motel in Memphis, King was shot and killed. In 1983, Ronald Reagan signed a proclamation declaring the third Monday of every January Martin Luther King Jr. Day, a public holiday to celebrate the man and what he stood for.
Today's videos and all previous Cub Report on YouTube can be found online by going to
www.youtube.com/Park Middle School Cubs. That's all for today, Cubs. I'm Roxanne.
And I'm Briseda. Have a great day, Park.
We gotta do much more than believe if we really wanna change things. We gotta do much more than believe if we wanna see the world change.